Hello my friends, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. In yesterday's video, we continued to work our way through the Leviathan DLC, had the big reveal, what I'm assuming is the big reveal, and it was awesome. I enjoyed it. I don't know about everybody else, but I really enjoyed it. And then ended our day with an awkward cut, of course, because I love to do those, apparently. So we were talking to Dr. Ann Bryson. She asked Shepard if it was worth it. I want to say yes, but in all reality, it's kind of hard to say because Leviathan kind of said, but not really said they'd help us. I think they're going to help us kill the Reapers that were on that planet, and that may actually be it, but we'll see how it goes. So it's hard to say right now.
I don't know. We proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war just like us.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Ann. And thanks for all your help. Shepard out.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Yeah.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hackett out.
It always makes me laugh how quickly, the cutscenes end after I have an awkward pause. Dominate. Available in the medbay. Dr. Ann Bryson war asset. Leviathan shaped war asset. Leviathan Enthrallment team. That's interesting. I do have a slight concern though, because there is this intelligence that the Leviathan race created, and that intelligence, if I understand correctly, created the Reapers and then that's kind of how it all started. If that's the order of things, I'm probably messing it up, so I'm sorry. But like, this intelligence is still out there, unless it's in the body of a Reaper. But like, I don't think that's how that works, because the first Reaper created was Harbinger, and the intelligence is still going to try to complete its mission that the Leviathan race gave to it. So don't we kind of have to kill the intelligence to make all this stop? Maybe, but anyway, let's look at some Codex entries. That was a really good DLC. I liked it. I really, really liked it. It was, I love that it opened up all sorts of new systems. It had so much information. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. So the darkness breached Leviathan's secrets. Non-council races Leviathan. Essentially, nothing was known of the aquatic species dubbed Leviathans before Commander Shepard's report to Task Force Aurora. No record of their species' true name exists. No ruins are attributed to their civilization, and no influence on other races has been recorded. The task force can only conjecture based on the limited information provided by Shepard. And there was, for a minute there, when the Leviathan was talking about like his species histories, I thought they were the Mass Effect builders, but no, it was the Reapers who built them to make it easier for, or faster for species to grow and populate and explore and expand so that they could kill them that much faster. It's just, oh my gosh, it's so messed up, but it's such good information. Their current world is unlikely their homeworld, so it is surmised that the Leviathans master technology and spaceflight despite their immense size and aquatic nature. Their ability to communicate with and mentally dominate land-based sapiens would have been a necessary step, and so whatever homeworld the Leviathans hail from would have included a Thrall species whose civilization served their purposes. Presumably, their bodies can withstand both the extreme pressure of the depths and the lesser pressure of coastal areas where they might come into contact with these thralls. Transporting a creature the size of the Leviathan into space would have been a significant engineering challenge. It is likely they used Ezo for ease of travel, as the Hanar do, and employed cybernetic filtration to breathe air as well as oxygenated water. It is unknown if the Leviathans have modified themselves with the equivalent of a biotic amplifier, but it seems probable. The faster-than-light communication of their pulses would require precise control previously unknown to modern science. One can only guess at the innovations of the species, and the Leviathans are volunteering no such information. No, they're not going to. They are a very, very, very secretive race. Like, they went through and enthralled people to destroy any reference to them, so that there was nothing for the Reapers to track down and find, except for some like random like cave drawings, and it's, it was really good. I really liked this one. Maybe I'm just a sucker for like big reveals, but I liked it. There you go. Okay, war assets. I'm interested to see about these Leviathan thralls. Leviathan Enthrallment Team, a mixed species team of special operative soldiers, have volunteered to covertly deliver Leviathan artifacts behind enemy lines. These attacks aim to make Reaper creatures thralls of the Leviathans. On a small scale, this could cause chaos and disruption. On a large scale, and if given enough time, it could form an army of Reaper creatures dedicated to exterminating their own kind. The team's major limiting factors are the small number of artifacts and the reluctance of Alliance commanders to operate openly with such a potent weapon for fear the Reapers might develop a countermeasure. And who's to say that they being the Leviathan species, wouldn't then turn on the people they're teamed up with and try to enthrall all of them as well, like use their enthralled Reaper creatures to then turn around and attack everybody. Oh my gosh, I just realized I've got my bar all filled up. I did reach maximum. I don't know if I probably haven't hit the correct number, but my bar is filled up. I didn't think that would happen based on what you guys were saying in the comments, that I'd missed some. So anyway, Alliance. Dr. Anne Bryson has survived her ordeal with the Leviathan's artifact and retains most of her mental faculties. Her research into paleotechnology could be useful in understanding the Prothean device and the laws of high-energy physics that the Reapers seem to ignore. I liked this DLC. It was really good. I really liked it. But now I need to go check in with everybody to see if there's post Leviathan discovery conversations. And there we go. There we go. Goodness gracious, it's getting slower the longer I play. And can we have a moment about Garrus worrying about Shepard so much? It was so sweet. Like, more of that in the game. Like, more little comments here and there. Maybe if I took him on all my missions, I would have gotten that, but that was really great. He was like, Shepard, I'm not okay with this. Shepard, please don't die. Shepard, you're back. And then he ran across the battlefield and saved her. Oh, it was so sweet.
Commander?
Any emails? No emails. Okay, let's go talk to Joker and Edie. That was really good. It was really good.
Commander?
So the Reapers did not fully exterminate their creators. That suggests they are fallible, even on large or long-term scales.
Yes.
How's the ship holding up, Edie? The envelope of mass-free space we create when we travel at FTL limits any impact of micro-collisions with ambient dust. Nevertheless, some ablation does occur at subluminal speeds. Normandy will need maintenance before the year is out. If we live that long, I will totally spring for it.
Oh, we are done, right?
Hello, Shepard.
I feel like she needs to stop saying that. I feel like that shouldn't be happening over and over again, but it's fine. I'm surprised Joker didn't have some snarky comment. Just saying. Okay, crew deck. And then... anyone new on the deck? No. Even though I'm going to check every room anyway, just in case some random crew members are living it up and doing things or something. Okay, Ashley, what do you have to say after all of this?
I've been thinking about what we learned, Shepard. The thing is, I don't really care what the Reapers are or where they're from. They're monsters that need to be put down. That's all I need to know. Hey there.
Okay, that's fine. It does kind of help, and it's good to know. It's nice to know that they haven't always been there, and that they were made as well. Well, obviously they were made. I'm not making much sense, but to me it does bring a sense of comfort to know their backstory a little bit.
Just reviewing some charts.
Okay, we should have a cute moment with Garrus, right? Like he should like yell at us for risking our life and everything, and then they can, I don't know, smooch it out.
Shepard, I looked over your mission report. Gotta say, it feels like we've been after these Reapers forever. From Sovereign to Leviathan, they've been a pain in the ass the whole time. But at least we're starting to see the big picture. Never really thought we'd get any answers. Doesn't change much, but it does make this war feel a whole lot bigger.
Really? Nothing? Like what I just said?
How's it going? How's it going?
Well, that's disappointing. That would have been a perfect opportunity for something like that. It's fine. Whatever, it's fine.
A pleasure to see you.
Hi, Liara.
I can only imagine talking to something so huge, so alien.
Yeah.
I hope it helps against the Reapers.
It was awesome.
Hello, Shepard.
Okay. Lots of reveals lately. All of the stuff about the Protheans with the Asari, and now the Leviathans with the Reapers. So good. Okay, engineering. Maybe. I don't expect Diana's gonna have anything to say, but let's take a peek in. Nope. Okay.
So, no regrets over fighting the Reapers on a human ship?
Hey, the Normandy's design was part Turian, remember?
You know what I mean.
No, somebody has to keep you from giving all the Dextros a bad name.
That's right. I remember you chastising me on behalf of my species for losing our homeworld to the Geth.
I never said that.
Would you like me to send you an audio recording?
No, I hate listening to recordings of myself. My voice never comes out right. Listen, about what I said.
Forget it.
No, I was wrong. I was young, and I was wrong about your people.
I guess losing Palavin put things in perspective.
Yeah, you could say that. How about you? You ever mind serving on an all-human ship?
Somebody has to stick around to keep you in line.
Yeah, he was young. It was like 3 years ago or 4 years ago at max. I mean, whatever, it's fine.
So we have Leviathan. I hope it stays on our side.
Right. There's always that, like, and now the war's over moment.
Talk to you later.
Okay.
Commander. Shepard.
My board is green.
Oh, we want Javik. Any Prothean perspective thoughts?
I have studied your human religions, Commander. Your devil and his fall. Leviathan and its kind deserve the same fate. They once unleashed a plague that has haunted all of our history to this day. I say their own hell is the abyss you found them in. One I hope they never escape from.
Okay. Don't know what I was expecting, but it definitely wasn't that.
Commander.
I mean, like, it's not like they did it on purpose. Yes, billions and trillions upon trillions of people have suffered because of it, and even their own species, they were the first to suffer, but nobody intends to create a plague, I don't think.
Can't say I was happy sending you down in that submersible by yourself.
Yeah.
Don't know why I ever worry about you. Take on ancient aliens from the deep? Sure, no problem. Cross-checking our parts inventory.
Okay, I want to buy an upgrade or 12 for the Typhoon gun so that it's uber powerful for Shepard's boyfriend, Garrus. And I have so many credits, so it should be fine right now. Javelin. I don't think I use any of the rest of this stuff, so it should be fine. Right? All right, James, any thoughts?
With the Leviathan on our side, maybe we pull this thing off after all.
Maybe, James.
At least Anne's still around to see her dad's work finally pay off.
There is that.
Hey.
All right, well, Leviathan DLC, check. Done. So I think we'll go to the galaxy map and poke around there for a little bit. Because I would like to work on as many of these side quests as possible before I go on to Horizon. Because I think I want to do Horizon. Well, obviously I have to do Horizon as my next main mission. And then maybe after Horizon, start the shore leave? I don't know. I don't think Horizon's the last quest. Because we have to get the thing we have to get the thing from the elusive man, stick it in the other thing that I'm forgetting the name of. The Crucible. We have to get the part for the Crucible still. And then I would expect we're hitting true endgame. Now I'm rambling. I need to just stop. Okay, let's back out of here. Where? It was so good. Going that long fall down the water or down in the ocean. Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting to finally hit the ocean floor was awesome. Okay, let me poke around here and see where I want to go next. Well, I would say let's do the Shrike Abyssal. It's halfway done already, so it shouldn't, in theory, take too terribly long. Because then if there's time after that, we can go and do, I think, the N7 mission. So we'll go down to Thal. Hopefully I can get some fuel while we're here. Big planet so close. Garan is the innermost planet of the Thal system, which is less than 2.56 million kilometers from its K-class parent star. Temperatures on the sunward side of this tidally locked planet reach more than 2800 Celsius, boiling away earth and stone. These gases are then carried away by wind from the hottest point to the zone where the temperatures are cool enough for the gaseous mixture to recondense, leading to the unusual weather phenomena of rains of rocks. Raining rocks? That's very unusual. Garan remains largely unexploited by commercial interests as the heat of the star tends to ward off all but well-funded collection ships like the so-called Inferno class that mine Ezo near energetic stars. Garan does not appear to have Ezo, and its other elements are not worth the setup cost. Oh, well, probably not worth scanning then. Ooh, ice planet? It looks like it. A large terrestrial, Sarait's methane-rich atmosphere might be mistaken for that of a true hothouse planet. However, some terraforming corporations have targeted it for development since Sarait has already given rise to some cyanobacteria in the liquid water that can be found near its poles. There is some evidence that the planet has been fluctuating between methane-heavy and oxygen-heavy atmosphere for several million years, each cycle dependent on the nutrients in the ocean that led to bacterial growth or crashes. Star charts catalog several scientific stations studying Sarait, but all appear to have been destroyed by the Reapers. Might be worth scanning for any remnants. Oh, there's a beep there. Nice. Altakiril is a garden world on the outer edge of its star's habitable zone. The planet is largely frozen, yet it features native dextro amino acid-based life in its lower latitudes. These species evolved to withstand periodic freezing and compensate for the cold with spectacular population explosions during the long, mild summers. Hardy, independent-minded Turians colonized the planet. The Quarians briefly considered contesting them, but were daunted by the virulence of the planet's infectious life during the growing season, not to mention the colonists who had ties to warlords elsewhere in the Shrike Abyssal. Altakiril's citizens were wiped out by the Reaper's bombardment, despite the planet having a reasonably high population, which would usually make it a candidate for harvesting. Allied intelligence suggests that the colonists kept anti-space defense weaponry in population centers, so the Reapers limited their risk by destroying the threat and moving on. Scan-worthy, probably. 2 asteroid belts. Nice. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tyrix, one of the largest objects in Thal's asteroid belt, is a metallic asteroid with an iron-nickel core under a rocky, olivine mantle. It is possibly a remnant protoplanet prevented from forming into anything bigger by gravitational disturbances from Xerceo. Who's Xerceo? Is it this Xerceo? There's Xerceo. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Xerceo's mini-moons were developed along with the colonization of Altakiril. It is believed that the majority of them were military in nature, a common theme among Turian colonies. Specifics are few. Altakiril's government kept its records classified, and the Reapers have systematically destroyed the installations here. Of course they have. The No Fun Group. Such a big system. Oh, another one. Nice. Virits is a large stony asteroid in the Thal system's Vakarian belt. There are no records of its colonization, but it is included on star charts as it is well known by astronomers on Altakiril who could observe it with low-power telescopes during certain portions of its orbits. Oh, neat. Anything else? So large. Like I see random big rocks. I'm like, oh, nope, nothing. Okay, well, let's back out and save. And then back in we shall go. And there was one spot for sure. What, around here? Yeah.
I found something.
Fuel? I hope? Yay, fuel. And then the garden world. Let's try that one. No. Let's try... Oh, where was the asteroid at? Over here. There we go. Maybe if I can stop messing it up. More asset acquired, Vorcha labor team. Okay, and we're done with Thal. Now we need to go to Kyzil. And I actually have fuel to get there. No Reapers came. That was nice. Ooh, green planets, it looks like. Oh, wow, look at that one. It's huge. Naskral is a small, hot, tidally locked inner planet that had modest minerals development on its dark side. Within a generation of the Vorcha's first contact with spacefaring species, robo-mining interests attempted to exploit it only to find their trading partners violently overthrown on a regular basis. The Vorcha's own culture disenfranchised them in Naskral's case, as their legal claims to the planet were inevitably backed up by violence as a show of dominance. This nuance was lost on the mining corporations, who hired mercenaries to guard their operations with lethal force and never surrendered it to Vorcha claimants. The Reapers sent a small force to destroy Naskral's orbital stations and surface facilities. There is no indication that there are any survivors. Yeah, not so great. A Systems Alliance official once summarized his tour of the Vorcha homeworld as follows. You can make your own Hesh talk in 2 steps. Take Hell, then add Vorcha. The planet is highly volcanically active, leading to periodic releases of toxic gases into the air and water supplies, as well as other extreme situations that gave rise to the Vorcha's legendary adaptability. Overcrowding and the extermination of most of their ecology led to a planet covered in weeds and hardy vermin. The Vorcha do not have a recognized single government that would allow them membership in any galactic league. Alliances between bloodlines are tenuous at best, and the Vorcha's short, violent lives ensure there are few lasting institutions. The Reaper invasion of Heshtuk encountered little formal military resistance, but the harvesting process is slow. Destroying neighboring cities fails to intimidate Vorcha, who become submissive only if physically dominated in person. Cutting off their water supply simply makes them adapt their bodies to get moisture from food. Allied intelligence hypothesizes that Reaper forces are not harvesting yet, instead seeking to immobilize Heshtuk's population and prevent them from joining the fight for the galaxy at large. Lack of census data spreads estimates from 6.0 to 9.3 billion. The Vorcha make it difficult for the Reapers. Oh, darn. Okay, that was not an unknown boop. A lifeless desert, Parask, was colonized soon after first contact with the Vorcha. Several Asari mining corporations working with Ciari-based charity called Mind in Hand built settlements on the planet's surface and orbital stations. Adopting Vorcha orphans from Heshtuk, they raised them to live non-violent lives and employed them in the mining industry. While Mind in Hand's efforts were at first labeled colonialist, the orphans became minor celebrities when it was discovered that the Vorcha habit of using violence to communicate was not completely innate. Several spoke throughout Citadel space on behalf of their species, but their short lifespans kept their careers very brief. Even today, companies that want Vorcha labor have the poor choice between adopting and educating them as youngsters just to watch them age and die, or dealing with autonomous but violent adults. The Reaper invasion devastated Parask. Its industrial capacity was ruthlessly targeted, and the Vorcha mining communities were exterminated. The only silver lining is that the deaths here have created martyrs, inspiring other alien-raised Vorcha to fight for their galaxy. Oh. It's huge. Oh, it's so pretty. The hydrogen-helium gas giant Lirat was the site of a brief and decisive battle between Vorcha and Reaper forces. It was impolitically characterized on the news vids as millennia-old death machines versus a gang of teenagers, a reference to the Vorcha's brief lifespans and inexperience. In reality, many of the ships were commanded by other species to avoid this shortcoming, but the insult still sticks. The defenders outnumbered the Reapers, but their force was comprised of light ships suitable to a militia, since never before had it been in anyone's best interest to allow Vorcha to build a dreadnought. No, probably not a good idea. Superior Reaper firepower soon wiped out the Vorcha fleet, and the fuel infrastructure around Lirat was pulverized. Rumors abound that the Reapers did not lose a single ship. They may not have. This methane ammonia gas giant was swept past during the Reaper invasion, and once its helium-3 collection equipment was destroyed, it was largely ignored. Vorcha's ships that survived the attacks on Heshtuk and Lirat can be found discharging their drive cores here before making spy sorties or retreating further into space. Oh, poor Vorcha. Okay, so scan the homeworld.
Signal confirmed.
Okay. Oh, Reapers are coming this time. Maybe we'll eventually get there. There we go. Void Devil's Fighter Wing. Okay. And then I'm guessing fuel is right here. Fuel is right there. Wonderful. Another system done. Another cluster done, rather. Well, another system done and another cluster done. There we go. Okay, I'm going to back out of here for a second because I want to check my quest log to see what else we can squeeze in today. Okay, I think with what time we have left today, I want to get started on the N7 Communication Hub quest. Now, this was a quest I got from Trainer, I think, after Thessia, and the quest says that Cerberus has attacked a comm facility on Ontarom, which sounds very familiar, so clearly I've been there. We need to land on Ontarom and prevent Cerberus from gaining control of crucial access points. And we did have a Codex entry about the planet, I think. Yes, Ontarom. 16 years ago, the Systems Alliance established the first dish field on Ontarom, defying the tidal disruptions and electrical storms that periodically sweep across the planet. The facility has since grown into a crucial communications hub for the Alliance. Trade between the Alliance base and nearby human settlements sustains planetary unity. The Alliance also trains and hires colonists to maintain the quantum communications, further strengthening the bond between locals and the military forces that use the comm stations. Although most of the communication relays serve the military, a coalition of Ontarom's businesses has begun construction on a civilian broadcast hub. The local Alliance commander has offered the help of the military's technical experts, making Ontarom a symbol of civilian and military cooperation, which is great. But I think this one was labeled on the map, so it should be easier to find. And I feel like it was over here somewhere. Nope. Maybe it wasn't labeled on the map and I'm just making it all up. It's entirely possible. Oh no, it is labeled. Kepler Verge. That's where we're gonna go. It is labeled. And we haven't been there, so more planet areas to scan. Oh, it's just the one. Okay, well, look, it's a baby planet with baby rings. Oh, it's so cute. Well, let's do our planet readings first. So this habitable world had been living in the shadow of disaster long before the Reaper War. Its moon's orbit is decaying, causing tidal disruptions and electrical storms before its eventual collision. When humans settled on Ontarom, the Asari derided it as foolish, but today the humans look prescient. I'm saying that word wrong. Doesn't matter though. The communications hub they set up on the planet has hundreds of quantum communicators whose information is spread through broadcast on the planet and beamed out via comm. While Ontarom has yet to be attacked by the Reaper forces, it is likely just a matter of time. Well, that definitely sounds like a scan-worthy planet. Clancori is a rock and ice planet with an atmosphere composed of chlorine and argon. The frozen surface is mainly composed of potassium with deposits of iron. Clancori is famously claimed by the eccentric Volus billionaire Kuman Shoal. His once ridiculed visions of beings of light protecting organic life from synthetic machine devils don't seem quite so far-fetched now. No, they don't. His private army of mercenaries are well established on the planet, waiting for husks to come knocking on their door. In all likelihood, they will be obliterated by the molten metal of a Reaper orbital bombardment on its way to somewhere important. That's so hard. You're not even important enough to park the car, basically. Junkro is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its upper atmosphere. Like Uranus in the Solar System, it is tipped on its side, its north pole facing the star Newton. And then one more, the baby planet with rings. It's so cute. So pretty, too. Sesmos is an ice dwarf world, its surface composed almost entirely of frozen water. Normally, a planetoid this small would not rate inclusion on the system charts, but Sesmos' unusually large and beautiful ring of ice crystals has made it a popular subject for visual artists. The ring is the result of a glancing equatorial impact which left a large trench and threw a large amount of melted water into the atmosphere. The rings are a temporary feature that will completely decay in a few thousand years. Oh, that's sad. All right, we are going to scan before we go down. We're going to risk it. Been pretty lucky lately, though. So we're gonna scan Ontarom. No. Really? There's nothing here? I know one of you have been kindly telling me which systems I can and can't find things in. That's so disappointing. All right, well, I guess we can go head down to Ontarom and start our quest. I'm gonna bring Garrus again because I feel like we didn't get to see much of his weapon awesomeness. And then, maybe Javik? I don't know that it really matters. Let's bring Liara. Because it's Liara. Oh, a new weapon. Let's see what that one is all about. Did I zoom right past it? Probably. Oh, no, I didn't. M55 Argus. The Argus is a high-powered rifle favored by senior CSEC officers, an excellent close-range weapon. Its burst of fire ensures ammunition conservation during lengthy conflicts. Other law enforcement agencies across the galaxy are adopting the Argus as their standard rifle as much for its intimidation factor as its suppression power. Nope. I'm going with my medic. Thank you very much. And Liara's good, and Garrus is good. And confirm. And we'll do stasis, I suppose. Confirm. Let's go.
Commander Cerberus has taken one of our secret communication facilities. All campaigns in this theater depend on the information that dish array supplies.
What do we know?
We're getting intel from a tech who survived the attack. Grace Sato. She's hiding in a security bunker off-site.
A civilian?
Yes, patching her through.
Miss Sato, what's happening down there?
I'm staying hidden, but I'm the only one left. They're trying to hack into our systems to access Alliance operations protocols. I'm tracking their activity, but they're bound to find me sooner or later.
Hang in there. We'll be there soon.
Yes. Yes, Commander.
It's not ideal, but she's the only one with any traction on this. The information stored in that network is critical, Commander. If it gets into enemy hands, we'll lose a lot of good people.
I'll take care of it, Admiral.
See that you do. Hack it out.
Okay, hang on, everybody. Let's get our ammo on. Ammo.
Miss Sato, we've landed. What are we looking at?
They're trying to seize control of the 3 critical access points. I'm updating your nav point with the location of the terminal they're closest to cracking.
We'll keep them from hacking in.
Will we? Liara, do your thing. Oh, I don't have my stuff up yet. Centurion. It's so weird after fighting like Reaper stuff for so long. Should just fight Cerberus. Are you coming, Garrus?
Right away.
Ooh. Let's see. Let's overload that. Yeah, we good? I unfortunately see an awkward cut coming today. Maybe it won't be too awkward. Let's try to explore better than I have been doing. because I've been missing so much stuff. Although I don't know what I could possibly find on here other than what I'm supposed to. That made absolutely no sense. Okay. I do all the exploration now. In theory, I don't have to do it later, right? Yeah, we'll just grab it. We should be fine. We're pretty powerful at this point, right? Cerberus hacking device. Okay, that's what I need to click on. So let's hold off a beat. So was this another one of those multiplayer maps that you all have mentioned in the comments before? Definitely seems like it could be. Lots of places to hide. I may regret picking up all these medkits now, but I'm sure we'll be okay. Salvage, thank you. Now there was a ladder down over here. Ariake Technologies Greaves. Okay. Okay, I think I managed to get everywhere. I think, hopefully. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Probably not, but I can hope. All right, I've got a couple minutes left. Let's click on the thing over here, and I'm assuming deal with the next wave of Cerberus foes. Actually, no, I'm actually going to pause. I'm going to be smart about this. I'm going to pause here today. So on Wednesday, we will pick back up here and fight our way through the waves of Cerberus, take back this communications hub, and I don't know, go from there like normal. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Wednesday with another new Mass Effect 3 video.